Holly Holdren for News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Radio is just one of those things we all grow up with, and we go to it, get informed on weather and other events.
Powered by 1480 WHBC.
Kept me informed for all of the local stuff. You know, if I needed to know what was going on, so it let me know what was going on in the local community.
The weather may not cause a school delay or cancellation, but during these uncertain times, things can change in an instant. The WHBC Alert Center at WHBC.com.
The views expressed during the following program do not necessarily reflect the views of WHBC or Alpha Media Company.
Trusted, live, and local. Your community all morning long here on 1480 WHBC.
Welcome back. It's Jordan Miller here on News Talk 1480 WHBC 1108. Joining us right now is country music singer Mitch Rossell. He's toured last year with Garth Brooks, did a lot of opening acts for him, and they've become really close friends. Late last year, he was right here in Stark County at Canton Local, performing at Canton South High School, and he'll be here in just under 2 weeks once again. So joining us right now is Mitch Rossell. Mitch, how you doing on this Tuesday morning?
I'm doing good. I can't complain. How about you?
I'm good. Last time your show was great. I was told it was only going to be an hour, and I think you went an hour 45 or something, maybe 2 hours. It was a phenomenal performance. Can we expect that kind of show again when you come to Canton South High School?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we always aim to please and overachieve a little bit, so we rarely play the time slotted. We always like to give a little more, and this show will be similar in that way. It'll be similar in a lot of the theme of what I do, but we will have the full band, I believe, with us this time, so it'll be a little different energy, and we're going to do some different songs, and it's going to be fun.
Let's talk a little bit about the different songs. I know that you have had some new songs that have been released lately. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite is Sun. I think that's a song that pulls at the heartstrings of a lot of people, and I'm welcoming a child into the world next week. And it's a boy, and that's a song that I've listened to on repeat. What went into making that song right there that people can listen to all over right now?
Yeah, you know, that was it's definitely the most personal thing I've ever written. It took me, I like to say it took me, over 20 years to write it because for whatever reason, I just never really could access that part of my, I guess, my soul, whatever it is. And I think it was just a little too painful. And I had my first son. And it's amazing the kind of love you feel when you have a child. And I think it kind of healed that part of me. And it came pouring out about 6 months after he was born. And it's just my life story. And I think a lot of people can relate to it in different ways, but it's very real for me. And definitely one that we'll play when we come. I appreciate you saying that, by the way.
Thank you. I've got to ask you, Mitch, are we going to hear that song when you're here May 13th at Canton Local?
Yeah, we'll play that one for sure.
All right. Well, that's my request right there. So yeah. I'm happy to hear that. You do a lot of big shows, a lot of big tours. You're opening up with Garth Brooks. What's it like to perform in such a smaller setting? I know there's probably pros and cons to doing the stadium tours and in a local performing arts center with 800 people in it.
Yeah, no, I mean, there are pros and cons to all of them, but it's mostly pros for everything, really. Anytime you got a group of people that are coming out to see you play, man, you just gotta, sit there and go, wow, this is pretty cool. And so for me, and I know Garth would say the same thing. He loves playing smaller venues. That's why he did the Dive Bar tour, because it's just, the energy is amazing in a stadium, but it's amazing in a small place too, especially if you have a crowd of people who want to be there and who are into it and engaged. It's pretty special feeling for both. So I'm looking forward to it for sure.
It was a pretty big deal, Mitch, when you came to Stark County, and that was in November last year.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you coming back again? I mean, many people are wondering. It's like, all right, he's got bigger things to do. Why Canton local and the tickets are only $20?
Yeah, I think it's a few things. It all starts with Brett Yeagley. Brett was one of the concert winners, and we were going to go play a private concert at his house, and he had this idea to play a show, and his enthusiasm really won us over. And I'm always looking for opportunities. If somebody's passionate about something, and we can give back, let's do that. That's pretty cool. And so it just it felt right, and we came and played, and man, from there the people in Canton that came out just won us over. And that's a place that I will go for the rest of my life if I have my say in it. It's just a really, really great area. Everyone that we met was so gracious, really kind and respectful and courteous, and just all the things that I really strive to be. And it's just I can't say enough about the folks there. So
they were really kind to you because they're the reason that you had clothes to wear, right? When you lost to the airport last.
Yeah, the airport law didn't get my suitcase there, and I had to scramble to find something to wear, so I went in sweatpants on stage. But hey, look, I'm sure they wouldn't have cared,
Now, why is it so important to you, Mitch, to give back $5 of every ticket right back to Canton local? It's not like people are paying $20 and it's just going to support, you, your band, and your travel. That $20 is also going to go right back into the school system.
Yeah, again, it started with Brett, his enthusiasm, which has now grown into us because now we've been there and we've seen it, and we see how all these people are really passionate about their school, and I love that. I love anytime someone shows passion and willingness to find ways to help what they're passionate about. I mean, who doesn't want to get on board and be a part of that? So it's an easy yes when Brett calls and asks us to do this again, just to not only come out and play a great show for great people, but also give back and be a part of something cool.
It sounds like it's going to be a great time. I took some friends and family and my wife the last time you were here, and we really, really enjoyed it. What can we expect for you to be up to this summer, Mitch? Are you going to be touring? Are you going to be releasing new music?
Yeah. First of all, thank you for saying that. I appreciate y'all coming out. I hope you guys are coming back this year. And this summer is shaping up to be really, really cool. There's a couple things going on right now that I cannot talk about, literally can't talk about, but I think it's going to make for a really good year, and I'm excited about it, and I can't wait to see what comes from all of it.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a big year for you, and we know that Canton local is probably one of your most fun venues to play, right? You have that intimate setting with all of the fans that are there. But if you don't mind telling some of our listeners right now, where have you performed? I think it's better to hear from you. You've performed where CMA's, Grand Ole Opry. Can you let everyone know?
I've been blessed to play the Grand Ole Opry. Did that in December, actually debuted there. And then I've played, like you mentioned, the CMA Awards with Garth. I got to be on stage with him and even sing on the mic with him for a song that I wrote that he cut called Ask Me How I Know. And I've played in a bunch of cities with him in stadiums, Tiger Stadium in LSU, 104,000 people, and arenas all over the country with him. Just been really, really fortunate, really blessed. And Cincinnati was actually one of the first arenas I played. It was the first place I ever got a standing ovation in a obviously a big, big environment like that. So I'll always have a special place in my heart for Cincinnati and Ohio for that and many other reasons.
Yeah, Ohio is a great place, and people love the music here. So it's not quite Nashville, it's not quite Tennessee, but you're going to get that warm welcome just as much.
Amen. I could not agree more with you.
So you're a big Tennessee fan, right? That I saw you gloating when Tennessee took down Bama.
Oh yeah, I was there.
Oh yeah, all right. So you were there. I didn't even know that. Have you ever got to perform at Tennessee, or is that more of a bucket list thing for you?
It is a bucket list thing. I don't believe I've ever performed in that capacity. so yeah, that would be something that hopefully I get to do at some point. And it's definitely on the short list for me.
All right. Well, your concert for our listeners out there right now, May 13th at 7 p.m., Canton South High School. That's on Faircrest Street, Southeast in Canton. Tickets are only $20. You can get those online. And I just love that part of it goes right back to the school. Anything else, Mitch, that you want to add? I know you got a really busy schedule, but it's great that you're taking some time out of your day to do this interview and then also come back and give back to the Canton local community.
No, it's a pleasure, man. I appreciate your time, and I think that's all I got. Just come out, grab your tickets, support a good cause, if nothing else. You might hear some music that you really like in the process, and if nothing else, I've got a few decent jokes, I think, so maybe I'll make you laugh a few times. Come support the school, and let's have a good night.
All right, Mitch Rossell, thank you so much. Best of luck, and we'll see you here in Stark County at Canton South High School in the Performing Arts Center on May 13th at 7 p.m.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Jordan.
All right, thank you. Stay with us. Give us a call for the next 3 callers. I have a pair of tickets to give away to Mitch's concert here on May 13th to the next 3 callers. A pair of tickets to each of you. We'll be right back after this. We're live and local. I'm Jordan Miller.
Probably about the only station I listen to.
Canton's Morning News.